Dark over here, don't I? Oh, I just figured it out. There! Oh, now I can see you better. Hello, hello, happy Friday! Happy Friday. The weekend is here. For a lot of people, the weekend is the weekend isn't the same as a Tuesday. But I am glad for the weekend, and I'll tell you why. We're gonna do the fourth leaf. We're doing the fourth leaf today. Okay. Now, here's a debate for you. These blocks are supposed to be, so this is the 6th day. I feel like I should do this one over. I really feel like I should do this one over. And I'll tell you why. Although maybe, here's the debate. So this is day 5. No, this is day 5. I don't know. It's day 5. We're kind of bringing the leaf thing almost to an end, except that tomorrow we're going to do some really fun borders for this thing. Some really fun borders. So you want to be sure to catch tomorrow's video. I mean, don't leave yet, but you want to make sure you catch tomorrow's. Okay, here's the dilemma. When you do a block like this, let's say, and let's say for the sake of argument that you have squared your individual pieces, okay? So these are supposed to be 4.5 inches. These individual blocks are supposed to be 4.5 inches. Now, the total is supposed to be 12.5. Does that make sense? I think so, but I think so. So when you are supposed to go now to 12.5, here's my dilemma. If you're short on any of your dimensions, then what do? You know, like I have blocks here. I squared these things up, these 4.5 little inches. I mean, it's off a little bit there, but when I'm sitting here now looking at it to go 12.5 inches, like, oh no, I guess I'm pretty right. I guess I'm pretty right there at the top. No, I'm not pretty right there at the top, because I have to really stretch it all out in order to do that. What do? How are you handling that? You know, or if you have, let's press this one a little bit more. Let's press this one and see. I did my half square triangles for today's block. I came in last night and just sat for a few minutes. And did those. And last night was a very early night for us. Very early. Steve got a lot of sun yesterday and he was tuckered. And so he went to bed early. And then I thought, well, gosh, I was up pretty early. I'm pretty tired. So I went to bed early. It was an early, early night. And sometimes you just need that. You gotta let your body, like, you know, you gotta let your body rest. Got to let your body rest. All right, let's see here now. If that made any difference at all. All right, if we're trying to go 12.5 inches, that's our straightest, this is our straightest edge. So let's just see here. This one's almost straight, but see, like that middle block comes in a little bit. So let's just see. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Don't we really want to use 9? I don't have a ruler that big. 6. I guess. 6. It's not right either. It would be 6 1/4. But I don't have a ruler that big. So how are you doing that? That's the question of the day. Are you just, trying to get your edges kind of straight? And then, let's just see where we're at here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and a half. Yeah, we're pretty, okay, that way we're pretty, but see, I'm just a shade off over here. So the question is, do I trim it off so that the whole thing is a little bit shorter? A little bit less than 12 and a half? Or how do you square that up in your brain? Like how do you reconcile that? Because I just don't know. All right, let's see this way. Oh, excuse me. Oh my goodness. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and a half. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. Some of you are screaming at your phone. It's okay. I'm going to trim off just a little bit of the excess on this thing. Just a little bit. Not enough to, I'm sure, make a difference. But so that at least when I lay the pieces together, the blocks together, I can be assured of getting everybody, right? Because that's my problem, is you guys have seen my holes. Okay. 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 All right, so now we'll see. All right, let's do the last block. Last one, last leaf. Okay. All right. I got my half square triangles. So let's open these up. Finally got my fabrics going, right sides showing. Okay. Oh no. This is what happens when you come in here to sew and you have all these things, you're coming in here to kind of brain dump, right? Just get stuff off of your brain. Gosh. This is now twice. Actually, it's more than twice on this quilt. Because the first day I sewed the half square triangles with the fabric going the wrong way. So yeah, let's just, oh my goodness. I think part of it is these kind of tonal print fabrics that I'm using for the background, which I love. I had a couple of them from Joann's. Oh, I loved them. And they were a great price. The pattern, the actual little print, was you could faintly see it through to the other side, and it was just enough to throw you off. Okay, so how are you doing today? What'd you do today? Nothing. Worked. Do this. We have to, unfortunately. We were going to go last night, but we were both really tired. And honestly, it was one of those things where Steve said, do you want to go now? And I said, I'd rather poke out my eyes. Only then I have to go to the grocery store. So we didn't go last night. So we're going today. Friday night. Oy. It's gonna be a zoo. Gonna be a zoo. Well, won't be like going on Sunday night. Have you ever been to the grocery store on Sunday afternoon? Oh my gosh. Publix is like a war zone. Especially now that everybody's going back to school. Oh my goodness. Mom's just on snack and overload, trying to figure out lunches. And there was a woman, I had to run last night to get, I don't know, I ran to go get something. Publix is literally 3 minutes from our home. Go down the street, it's there. And so, but they close at 9, so you have to blaze it. Anyway, so I ran over there, and there was this woman in front of me. You could clearly tell that she was a mom whose kids had gone back to school this week, and she had forgotten whatever event there was going on today. She had forgotten about it. So she has on the conveyor thingy, like 5 or 6 boxes of these. I remember the name because I thought it was cute. They were Luigi's, and they're little like Italian ice, little cup of like Italian ice, like a little ice cream cup, right? But it was Italian ice, and it was called Luigi's. And the clerk, poor thing, the clerk, who was this young thing, just trying to be, perky and conversational, because she's just perky and conversational. She was like 19. So I had an ice cream thing. That was what I was getting. And oh, come on, move over there. Okay. And this woman had these like 6 boxes of these Luigi's, right? And the clerk was trying to be cute and conversational, and so she says to the woman after she sees my ice cream, the clerk says, "Oh my goodness, it's totally dessert night. Everybody's getting dessert." And the woman with all the Luigi's looked at her, I swear to you, like this. She just was not having it. And it dawned on me, based on her age and what she was buying, that unless she's got a real fetish for these Luigi's and she needed them at 9 o'clock at night, my guess is, and if you're a mom out there, I bet you can figure out what this is. There was something at school today, and her kid was like, at almost 9 o'clock, said, "Mom, I'm supposed to bring an ice cream snack for the class tomorrow." And this poor mom was spitting mad the whole drive to Publix. I felt bad for him. Yeah, it's a rough time of the year. Gotta get the kids back in school and all that stuff, and everybody's back on their schedule. The vacation is over. Okay. Now, we've got these done now. Okay, we got half square triangles. Okay, everybody's going the right way. Thank you. Okay. Gosh, I have to look at this thing every single time still. Okay. So this goes with this. Oh no, we gotta trim them up first. Hello? Hello? McFly? Okay. 4.5 inches. Okay. I know. I I gotta find my rotary mat. I will. I will. Now let's just make sure you're still on there. Okay. All right. 4.5. 1. So, anyway, that's it. Relatively uneventful day today. Come on. Go to the grocery store tonight and then call it a day. Okay, there's 2. Minnie, come on. I think she's out there. I think I hear her scratching at my door. Okay. Get you off. Oh my gosh, all these little spindly pieces on here. Okay. Whoops. 3. And the last one. All right, now. All right, now, there's that. Okay, we got a little mat out. What a mess. Holy cow, this table's has turned into a mess tonight. This, okay, you like so, and like so. And then, oh no. Please be 4, no. Please be 4.5 inches. Yes, yes. Okay, then you, now you 2, okay, and you, and would you believe that I do not have a stem? Wow. Just so not with it today. See any. Ooh, this is a cool one. Look at that. Good colors, huh? Okay, let's just do the leaf. Out of the way. All right, so now let me remember how I'm doing this. I need green fabric. Okay, first let's find our green. I tell you what, we've used a lot of these 2 charm packs, but 2 charm packs will get you there, and you'll have leftover. So if you do this one and you do it with a charm pack, you'll be okay. Oh, I don't want that for a leaf. That's the thing. This? Yeah, let's just do this. Okay. Now, what did I put on what? I have it right here. Okay. Background fabric. So, we want this at 4.5. We're going to cut this down. I hope this. You wouldn't think that I could forget between 2 days ago and today, but it's gone. So 4.5. Yeah, and then those are going to be 4. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4.5. 4.5. and a half. We had the most unbelievable rainstorm today. We were having lunch. We just finished having lunch. Here, Adam. Here's a sandwich. It's not anything exciting. And it had been sunny. 3, 4.5. No, these are going to be 4. This is right. Grab the line. Okay, 4 by 4. It had been sunny and we had to go buy more dirt. Don't ask. Almost did it again. I almost did it again. Okay, that's right. Now I need another 4-incher. Oh my gosh. That's not going to be easier. Okay. 4 by 4. Come on. Here we go. 4 inches. By 4 inches. Okay, so now we go back over here to the sewing machine and we are going to snowball the, what's basically the background fabric, okay? So, put your little lasery beam on and we're off. Okay? Okay. All right, now just fold that over, fold that back, just so you can sew the other one on. Now, this one goes over here. Okay, and there she goes. Now let's do this one. Okay, now we have our stem. Now, okay, so the other night I had the wrong dimensions. And so I used 5 and 4.5, 5-inch square and 4.5. Just do 4.5-inch stem color and 4-inch background color, and you'll be there. All right, let's just trim this off. Just trim off the excess there really quick, super fast. Yes, yes, there we are. Okay, you go on there. All right, and a stem. Okay, now let's sew this puppy together. She is the last, whoops. She is the last one. The last leaf. Let's do this bottom row. So, what plans do you have for the weekend? Anything? We are finally finishing this big planter we have out front that we made, Steve made. And he's doing the top tiles for, the top pavers for. So we're trying to get that finished this weekend so we can fill it and be done. Uh-oh. Okay. And there you go. Going back to my original question, that is exactly what I'm talking about. Do you see how I have that little bit of extra down here? Right there? That little tiny bit. It's about 1/4 of an inch. Why do I have that? All right, let's do the next row. Okay. A little iced coffee to give me some stamina for the grocery store. Okay, and now you. Yep. Okay. You one. Okay. Oh my gosh, last round! This is a fun project. And perfect for fall. So see, this goes up here. Okay, hang on a second, because I want to take that off. It's driving me batty. And some of you are going to yell at the phone. It's okay. Yell away. Tell me in the comments. But it can't be right. I should still be 4.5 inches here. And it's just, if you take the pinking into effect, it's just a little bit off. Okay. Just the tiniest bit. Okay, so let's get these two together before I forget where everybody goes. Okay, just like this, and yeah, okay. And then you know what tomorrow is, ladies. Tomorrow is start your borders. So we've got to figure out tomorrow what we're gonna do. We're gonna have to measure out and see if I have enough background fabric for that first border, or if we're going to have to use something else. And then we have the flying geese units. to do for that second border. Right? Right. Okay. Now, top row. We're done. And put this. And put this. And this Sunday, the live, remember you have to subscribe. You have to hit the little bell. You gotta subscribe and then you gotta hit the little bell. And the little bell will send you a notification on Sunday when we're live. So if you've been struggling to get the notifications, you gotta hit the bell twice. You gotta hit the bell and then hit the bell again. And it should say all. And that's what you're looking for. Gosh, I can hardly see this pattern. Moly. Okay. Okay, last piece. All right, get this puppy on here. Da-da-da. Just gonna trim that little teensy bit so that everybody sits together nicely. Okay. All right. Hold on a second here. Okay. There we go. And you go on top like so. I tell you what, that other night, I don't know how I sewed. You'd have thought I was drinking. I don't know how I sewed that block so wrong. It's amazing, and my brain never saw it. Isn't that funny? How you just get things going in your mind and your brain just doesn't see. Even afterwards, I was like, I still don't even understand. God, I had to take all the rows apart. I just could not see it. However, this puppy Day 5, scattered falling leaves table topper, and the 4th leaf, like the 7th circle, is done. 1, 2, 3, we all love the green, and 4, which I may have to take some bits apart because I think the seams are a little too far off. 4. That's it, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Have a fantastic evening and a fabulous morning. And please remember, only a 1/4 inch seam. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. We're going to put this puppy together. See you tomorrow. Bye.